After back-to-back L's to Dallas and New York, the Indiana Fever pull out a dub against the Chicago Sky, 113-90. And we got a lot to talk about. We are going to do a quick recap of the Liberty game. I didn't get a chance to do that because that Angel Reese video was going crazy and my wife sprained her ankle, so I had to be, the guy to take care of her and do all that stuff. So, I'm out here trying to be a good husband and shit. So anyway, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this Enes Kanter stuff, man, and then we're going to talk about the game last night, and we're going to try to make this as quick as humanly possible and get to all that in 1 second. But before we get started, make sure y'all like this video and comment y'all thoughts down below, because y'all already know we're trying to go with this thing to the moon. And if nobody told y'all this today, y'all my brothers, my sisters, my family, love each and every last one of you guys, man. So now to the elephant in the room, the game against the New York Liberty. A lot of people had questions about why CC didn't play that much after the first quarter or into the first quarter. This is why right here. It was a pseudo benching. They weren't playing well. The offense wasn't going well. And these three misses right here, see, this is about a quarter. These three bombs that she threw up and missed those and then only hit one shot in the first quarter. Stephanie White probably felt like it was disrupting the offense, and it wasn't exactly what they wanted. So they did something for a little bit extra. Now she didn't have it wasn't a horrible game or anything like that. I mean, if we actually looking at everything, you got she ended up 9 of 18, 21 points, 2 of 6 from 3, 7 assists. It wasn't a horrible game, and all three. I mean, the big three did their job. 25 points from Kelsey Mitchell, 21 points from 22 points from Aaliyah Boston, 21 points from CC, and she didn't even have that many turnovers, just 2 turnovers. So pretty decent game right there. The only thing, if you win with these numbers, everybody's saying it's a great game, but when you lose, people just want you to dump on players and stuff like that. I'm just not into that, man. I'm into positivity. Hey, KK did her thing, 5 of 6, some good cuts and all of that, and like we said, they just didn't have a whole lot. Sophie Cunningham did her thing, 4 of 6, 2 of 4 from 3. Even Ty Harris, 2 of 3 from 3 with 6 points, man. So, but it was just the Liberty. The end. What ended up being the difference was Phoebe's coming back, it seems like, and just doing her thing. Stewie, 22 points. Phoebe, 20 points. John Jones, 19 points. John Quayle Jones, I'm gonna call it John Jones. John Jones, 19 points, and 10 rebounds with a double, and Sabrina Ionescu with 12 points. I mean, it was a good game down to the end, and somebody had to lose, and the Fever lost. And if we have to talk about it, because I know y'all ain't gonna let me get up out of here without talking about it, the play with about 35, 36 seconds left, when CC fouled instead of just playing that possession out and trying to and just seeing what could happen if you could get a defensive stop or whatever. That was not good basketball. That's a bad decision. You can't get right out of that one, and she probably cost the team the game on that one. Some say she did cost them the game. I'm probably gonna be in that camp. It's just because you got to play cerebral basketball at the end of games, and that was just a bad foul. On to the clown behavior though. Look, so I know people like we love to, like, Enes Kanter got kicked out of the game yesterday. He came. Natasha Cowell is barking at Enes Kanter. I don't know. Like, we saying like she just did it for no reason. I seriously doubt Natasha Cloud just went and started barking at Enes Kanter for no reason. He probably was saying something the entire time to her, and she got fed up when she hit that shot, and then he did this. Now, I'm going to show you why he got kicked out of the game. This is not why he got kicked out of the game. This is not why he got kicked out of the game. Right there, boom, right here, when he steps between the cameraman and he makes a movement toward a player on the court, a regular fan is going to get their ass whooped. You're lucky that they know who you are and all of that, so they just kicked you out of the game. Look, security comes and all of that. It's not because he's standing there. Like, he can stand there with his hands up and act like he's not doing nothing and all of that. He's very well aware of the rules, and we know that a player, we done seen LeBron get people removed from the game just for being disruptive. So he's well aware of this rule, but pretending that he doesn't know what's going on, I mean, that's the clown behavior to me. Like you can come to the arena. I mean, you can be on your podcast and say what you want to. I can say Stephanie White's a horrible coach. I can say she don't need to be in the league, this and that. But if I go to a game and sit behind the bench and I'm barking the whole time, Stephanie White, you're terrible, this, that, and the other, it is well within her right, and especially if I make a movement toward her, it is well within her right to have me removed from the arena. And that's what happened right there. And it ain't nothing else to it. And then standing out here acting like you don't know what's going on is taking the trolling too far. And the people in the comments was like, to do all of that and act like you don't know what's going on, maybe you are a woman. That's what they were saying in the comment sections, bro. I'm not going for that, but you know, it is what it is. On to the game. We just had to address that. I might do a video on that later on, but that's why he got kicked out of the game. It wasn't because he's just standing there with his hands up. If you make a movement toward the court and you go over the line where fans can go, they're gonna get your ass out of there. They're just all to it. Anyway, the Fever have officially clinched the playoffs for 2026. So that's one thing. We got some good takeaways from that. CC has 5 career games with 30 plus points and 10 assists, more than the rest of the league has combined. So that's more history made right there. And that's good because coming off of those 2 L's, you got to, especially when one was primarily on you. You gotta do your thing, man. Also last night, like I said, it was a good game. It's a very sloppy game though. It was very up and down. We'll talk about that in a second though, because if you watch the game, you'll know what I'm talking about. Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell each scored 30 points in the same game for the 3rd time in their careers. The most such games by a duo in WNBA history. So that's dope right there. And then, like we said, we got Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell last night extended her 20-point plus record to 23 games with 30 points, 6 made threes, and 4 assists. And obviously CC had 8 made threes. They were truly the bomb squad. Hey, and that's just how it is, man. Like I said, played good basketball last night. Historic, but the game itself, I still got to talk about that. And let's see, she hit a career high 8 threes and now has more 30 and 10 games than the rest of the league combined. So we already got that. We know that. And then we got the double here. Yep, here we go, right there, mask on. We got the double. This is what got her, and I think it was just so fitting that it came off of a pass to KK. Hey, I'm telling you, KK can get on that rim. I want to see KK get on that rim one time because I know she can do it. She's like, hey, get on that rim. But yeah, if y'all see some of these, it's fitting because the game started with her feeding Michaela Timpson, and it was a good thing to see, man. I thought it was super dope. And then now we're gonna check out these CC highlights, and I'm going to talk about the game, and then we'll go from there. Actually, hold on. Let's look at the box score first. We gotta get the box score, and just look and see everything that happened really quickly. I think it's this one. Okay, so much better yesterday. First quarter, you hit 2 bombs, missed one of the bombs. That's cool. Then after that, like, she just got better as the game went along from this. 50%, 50%, 57%, 60% in the fourth when your team really needed you. Did not hit the bombs, but went to the rim and got the buckets. And that's what's really important, is understanding. But I mean, that game was over. It was so far out of reach by that point in time. It was never really in doubt. And I don't think anybody really. I mean, it was just garbage time. Now, going to here, look, KK had 6 out of 7, 12 points. Caitlin Clark 37. Kelsey Mitchell 30. Sophie Cunningham 1 for 4 from 3, not her best shooting night. She did knock that first one down though. It looked like it was going to be one of those nights for her. And like we said, Lexi Hull with 14 points. Even Lexi Hull getting loose against the Sky. I ain't saying nothing against the Sky, man, but they're not the best team. They don't have the best going down the list. And let's see, Azura Stevens, Natasha 14, Natasha Cloud 16 with 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 turnovers. Hey, CC had 5 turnovers this year. I got to say something about this, bro. Got to clean them 5 up. But hey, it is what it is. This against the Sky, you can get away with that. Sydney Taylor, after the game winner on Saturday, it didn't do too well. 2 for 9, 0 for 6. It's a back-to-back though, so I don't want to put too much stock in this game because it's the second half of a back-to-back. You out there playing carefree. AB's not playing. AB not playing. Camila Cordosa, she's on the bench most of the game in foul trouble. And a lot of it, it was up and down. Like this is KK from the beginning. Like I said, look, bro, it be looking like KK about to punch on something, but like this is how the game started. And like these are the things that I like Caitlin Clark doing. Not trying to take people off the dribble. Use your screens. Get downhill right there. Love that right there. Get downhill and get a bucket. And she's at her best in transition, making decisions, doing stuff like that, and just making decisions, doing stuff. Look at her drawing gravity, getting KK, and I don't have my pen today, so it is what it is. Use the screen to get open, have your player trailing, doing this stuff. The stuff that she was doing in the other two games where they took those losses, it felt like she was trying to be too aggressive from on the ball. Playmaking, yes, be aggressive playmaking on the ball, but when this is when Caitlin Clark is at her best, and I don't think that anybody that watches any level of basketball can deny this. You got Mo Billings right here. You get Dejanay Harrison in a trail position. Now you've got all the advantage. Here you come back again, dribble it back out, because she never really got you, and then trays up, splash down. But trying to create off the dribble for yourself is crazy. I know it's counterintuitive. Trying to create off the dribble unless she's already downhill in transition is not CC's strong point. Creating for others off the dribble, conversely, is her strong point. Like right here, like flotation device. Like you get that flotation device, but look how you got it. Like you can't just look at the shots. You got to look at how she's getting the shots. KK, rub screen, boom. Now you're on Cordosa. You got Natasha Cloud in trail position. She don't have a chance. And then look, you got Cordosa. You hit the flotation device. Like that's how you have to do. But a lot of the game, the only chance that the Wings even had at this game would have been going through Camila Cordosa, and that didn't happen because she was in foul trouble literally 90% of the game. Like I don't even know how she played 24 minutes, because if you watch that game, it seemed like she wasn't on the floor at all. But she played 24 minutes, and she was in foul trouble the entire time. Ended with 5 fouls. It's like every time she came off, that's Lexi Hull in the corner, and we know that doesn't happen often. But trays up from the corner, and Vandersloot splash down. Like it's like I said, these are the things that you want to see CC doing. Bully ball right there. Hey, you got a smaller player on your bully ball, but look where it starts. Like this is what I'm telling you, where these things start. Off of a screen. Now you got the switch. You didn't get the switch, but now she's on her heels. So you just take advantage of her. Never let her get comfortable, get into the paint. I would like to see more of that bully ball when you got a smaller defender on you. Here yet again, this is off the break, coming up. She's on her heels. That's too much space. Or that's too much sauce. Chop! Like these are things that you want to see. Like trying to attack the defense yourself and score for yourself with no screen, no nothing. That's just not what we like to see. Because I just feel like she just plays so much better off of screens or getting the ball back. Here we go yet again. You got her in trail position. Here's a screen. I even like, I don't know why they don't let why Isha don't play more, but she just seems like she's just one of those that's just too cool. Here's a DHO, not even a DHO. This is just a regular handoff right here. I don't know if she dribbled or not, but look, just flick to it. Like this is it. This is what I'm talking about, playing off the ball. Now, one thing I gotta tell y'all, AB did not play. Do not use this as your use case for why AB shouldn't be playing and they're a better team without AB. That is bullshit, and it will not work in the playoffs. You are not getting by because you're not going to be playing this guy in the playoffs. You are not getting by with this lineup in the playoffs. You got to have AB, you got to have bigs, and they undersized as it is. I was surprised that Mercedes Russell didn't play more, but the reason that she didn't play more is because the reason that Mercedes Russell didn't play more because she didn't need to, because Camila Cordosa was on the bench the whole time. So like I said, bro, like please, the takeaways. When you playing the second half of a back-to-back, it was a very sloppy game, up and down. It was just up and down. It seemed like neither team really had any like they didn't come with any type of game plan, neither team. It was just running gun the entire time. That's what it seemed like yesterday. That's where the Indiana Fever thrives. If you get into a running gun game with them, you're gonna lose 10 times out of 10 most of the time. So that's what that was. Please don't use this as a use case for not having AB. You will get destroyed in the playoffs because everybody else got fives. And if you play John Jones without AB, then it's good luck. That's all I'm gonna tell you. It just is what it is. But hey, good game. More records, more all of that, and like I said, that Angel Reese video was doing too good for me to do another video yesterday. So we just addressed all that today. But I mean, it's a back-to-back. You're trying to rest players, all that good stuff. But no excuse for that foul at the end of the game, because that really probably cost your team the game. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. I think I hit all the stuff. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. We probably coming back with an Enes Kanter video, because like I said, that's just clowning. Like, to do that and act like you don't know what you're doing, bro. Come on, bro. You know you've been in the league. You know you can't take a step toward the court, especially if you're talking to a player. Like, they don't play that stuff, man. But I'm out of here. It's your boy Jay Easy, a.k.a. Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ.